Hi there, I'm Julian Huguet representing Impeller Studios, and I'm here today to talk about how we partnered with Genvid Technologies to bring a new dimension into our space combat simulator, In the Black. While the game is a spiritual successor to the beloved X-Wing series that I'm sure many of you are familiar with, In the Black takes hardcore dogfighting among the stars to new frontiers. We have rigorously applied real-world physics that govern how objects move and how materials behave to every facet of the game. The number of missiles you can carry is dictated by how many hardpoints are actually on your ship. And we've built a modular component damage system, which means players can whittle away at an enemy's capabilities or have their own subsystems disabled. If players are going to become a 23rd century ace, they'll have to master their ship's weapons and Newton's 3 laws. Our players take on the roles of spacefaring mercenaries, accepting contracts from mega corporations looking to gain an edge over their competitors. Some of these missions can be done by solo pilots, but the real money and challenge comes in the form of multiplayer battles with as many as 10 players aside, each piloting anything from scouts to frigates and everything in between. But what kind of future space mercenaries would we be if we didn't find a way to broadcast these death matches to our adoring fans as another source of revenue? That is why we have partnered with Genvid. Using the Genvid SDK, we can give live-streamed matches of In the Black a new dynamic. Viewers can cheer for and reward their favorite pilots, they can bet on the outcome of a match, or they can put a bounty on the head of some hotshot pilot that's just asking for a railgun slug. Viewers can have a real impact on the course of a match when the reward they offer is too good to pass up, causing strategies to unravel as pilots break off to chase down a bounty. Now, we didn't originally envision these features for In the Black, but as soon as Impeller Studios saw what Genvid brought to our game, we knew it had to be a part of it. Genvid's turnkey solution is compatible with all major game engines and streaming platforms. It was easy to integrate, and it added features that otherwise would have added a year or more to our production timeline. Really, the biggest time investment on our side was building AI to show off what viewers would get out of interacting with a multiplayer match. After that, it was a matter of packaging up the data and sending it to Genvid, who also did a lot of the heavy lifting on their end to troubleshoot issues like why bounties weren't showing up and things like that. Working with Genvid was really easy for us. And this healthy partnership means we have some ambitious plans for what we can do with Genvid. We started off at what we dubbed Tier 3, which was a pretty basic implementation. When viewers tuned in, they could see a tactical map of the match, and from there, they could switch to views of individual players for more detailed info like ship loadout, kills, deaths, and so on. Tier 3 helped us learn about what was a whole new dynamic for us. We had to learn a few lessons, like how to design a UI that gave viewers the sense that they were a part of what was happening. As we started adding ways viewers can impact the game, we also realized we had to be mindful about how much the viewers can affect the match. We want them to feel like they're influencing the action without going too far and ruining the experience for the player. We have since started implementing features for Tier 2. In Tier 2, we can give viewers a really detailed look at all the information available about a player, like the thermal status of their vehicle, the G-forces acting on the pilot, how much propellant they're using, really nitty-gritty stuff like that. We can also let viewers become a part of the match by setting bounties or betting on players. Our end vision is Tier 1 that marries the potential of Genvid with the depth of In the Black. Along with all the features of the previous two tiers, we imagine they can trigger events like debris fields or AI raiders, or purchase in-game benefits for their favorite team, giving them an edge, like in the Hunger Games. We also imagine viewers will have the ability to interact with the subsystems of each player's ship, determining what gets repaired first and what gets priority power consumption. They can basically either become a player's personal Scotty or act as malicious gremlins. We'd also like to incorporate Genvid into game modes beyond multiplayer. For example, our single-player Cyberstrike mode could pit viewers against the player if we allowed the audience to vote where AI security drones spawn and where they hunted. We could also create a PvE horde mode where viewers select the enemies that will make up each wave and thus the difficulty. Will players get a pass with easy enemies, or will their audience show no mercy and send top-tier baddies at them relentlessly? Really, it's in the viewer's hands. We believe a live stream solution that immerses and engages viewers to the point of giving viewers actual agency in the game, even if they don't have the game installed, is critical to building a community and filling up our corner of space. Genvid lets us do that, and based on how players and viewers respond, we may alter our game and add new ways for the audience to impact the action. Really, with Genvid, space is the limit. If you have any questions about Impeller's experience with Genvid, please feel free to contact us at support@impellerstudios.com. As you can tell, we are big fans of this technology, and we are happy to help others explore if it's right for them. Thanks for watching.